Bali, Indonesia is known for its beautiful beaches, ancient temples, and incredible rice terraces. But this tropical island is also rapidly becoming a destination for freedom-loving entrepreneurs to actualize their biggest dreams.
I'm from South Carolina, Charleston, but I haven't lived there in almost 10 years. Deciding not to make a permanent home there, came to Bali and built my business. It's called Japan Cheese Co., and it'll be the first and the only company to solely export Japanese artisanal cheese to the world.
I'm from outside of Philadelphia in the United States. My wife and I moved abroad after college. I guess what appealed to us most about Bali was just kind of a laid-back spot in Asia that was cheaper than Japan, cheaper than the United States, cheaper than Europe, surely.
Most recently before this, I had spent 3 years traveling the world to understand the technology and the resources needed to make a green society. So I was traveling to China, I was traveling to Brazil, and at that time I was seeing all of these people working in cafes. Now, I was one of them and I understood what I was doing, but I was wondering what all these people were doing and why they had to be stuck in a city. We're at a time in society where budget travel is cheap and where people can work when they want. To open up a space like Outpost where people could work in idyllic locations and still have the flexibility to travel back as the airport was closed. And so Outpost was really born out of my experiences traveling and working.
At co-working spaces like Outpost, clients enjoy top-notch amenities.
In terms of the amenities, I can talk about the rooms that we have, the quality, the amazing views from the rooftop of both our co-working space. I could talk that it's just a 5-minute walk to the beach. We have traditional standing desks, sitting desks, office chairs, and Skype booths. But really what's most needed and what people really want is the connection with others. And I think too often when people go out to a cafe now and they see someone interesting working next to them, they're too shy to approach people. And really what you can do here is have the opportunity to say, hey, what is that you're working on? Or hey, what are you doing later this evening? Without feeling like you're intruding on someone. So that's the biggest amenity that we have.
And at the end of a hard day's work, the beach, mountains, rice terraces are just a hop and skip away.
I could walk across the room to the cafe, walk across the river, go do some yoga, go down to the pool. There's just so many opportunities here to think of new things.
While travel gives the opportunity to see the world, really the impact comes with spending time with others, and that was what was tugging me. So we created Outpost, not just as a place to get things done, but really as a community.
I guess I'm most impressed by the social atmosphere. We worked at a number of co-working spaces, never actually been able to connect with people to the extent that we have here.
The events are really to add to the shared experience that people have when they're here. One of those today is a trip to a winery. Community is one thing that people are really striving for more of, and unfortunately, for whatever reasons, it's not happening in a physical space back in the US as much. And those people who want to break away for 2 weeks or 3 weeks, or in the case of Kansas City, maybe a week, to try something new and to really meet people.
So when you're ready to make your dreams a reality, you might consider that it could happen outside of that office cubicle.